Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, 3 Degrees of Shade. I'm Cash.
I'm Bree.
I'm Shay.
And we are
Unapologetically uncensored.
Today, we're going to discuss Sunday Service Part 2. With the release of Kayne's album, he discussed his religious views and he incorporated it into his music. One of the points that he touched was that he wanted his artists not to participate in premarital sex while recording his album.
You know, there was times where I was asking people to fast during the album. There's times where I was asking people to not have premarital sex while they were working on the album. See, there's times where I went to people that were working on other projects and said, could you just work and focus on this?
Ladies, let's discuss.
I feel like he has all right to do that. Shay?
I don't think he has the right to do that, but I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, I'm not against it. But I think it is kind of weird.
Why I say he has the right, because when you work for someone or you're under management of someone, whatever they ask you to do, as long as you still want to work for them or be employed by them, you have to do it. Now, if you feel like this is above you or beyond your pay grade, then you quit and you find something else to do.
And he wants this premarital sex to happen because he thinks it's a religious thing that you're doing while recording gospel music, like it's gonna affect his music, which is not gonna affect his music.
How do you know
I
that?
know.
It won't, because they're not spirit. Those people, he thinks that if they're not participating in premarital sex, then they're in a spiritual mindset to record his gospel
But
album.
you already know.
But you have to know if these people are spiritual first.
But I don't even think he understands the spiritual realm.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm looking at it on a boss to employee type level. Because that's how I'm looking at it. Because I don't believe, like I said in the last episode about him, I was saying that I don't believe that he's truly transformed. Like he haven't proven to me yet. Then I heard the album, and it's a hip hop album with a couple gospel scriptures.
Yeah, I heard it.
But
Yeah.
I didn't listen to it as of yet. But it's not a boss.
So how you?
It's not a boss to employee situation because they're working with him. It's a collaboration.
It's not a collaboration because none of they.
He's asking
it
them
says
for
the
a
Sunday
feature.
service choir. They don't get individual credit.
But the people that he asks for that, he's asking them for a feature. He's not saying I own you at this moment. He's asking them for a collaboration. They can agree or not. But one thing that he asks of them is not to participate in premarital sex.
The collaboration on the features. So
features,
as far as the people that's on there or writing or singing, those are not features. You're actually doing his work for him.
Okay, and
so you're writing.
So how does the
you're
premarital
singing.
sex affect the gospel music?
I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't care about because that has nothing to do with him because he's not spiritual. Like, I don't believe that.
Exactly.
So that's why I'm doing it on a boss to employee level because that's the only way it can make sense.
So if your boss was to ask you, in order to work at this job, you cannot go to church. Remember, he's separating what you do from your day-to-day, and your 9 to 5, and then he's also incorporation.
I clock out when my job is done. 5:2041, and I'm
You don't have
out.
to tell people that, but yeah.
That's fine.
That's my point. I feel like while they're working for him, okay, but when I go home, what I do is none of your business.
That's what I'm
Right,
saying. So
so-
how would he know?
So they don't really clock out. That's what I'm saying. When I work, I'm clocking out.
How?
Off
When
the
I'm
clock.
out the studio, I'm clocked out.
That's what I'm
No,
saying.
but he can call you at any time and be like, I need you to do this, I need you to. So he needs you to be focused.
And
Just
that's
like
cool.
athletes.
So when I come back, I'm clocked in. But when I'm not here, I'm clocked out. You can't
Cool.
tell
Just
me
like
what I'm
athletes
not
go
doing.
there.
Just
Because I
like-
know about athletes.
Right.
just like
I said-
athletes, like y'all see Rocky. That's why I really got the notion from Rocky. They was like, you cannot have sex before the fight, and that's not on no spiritual level. That's
Right.
on it's gonna make
Yes.
you
That's
a
weak-minded.
That,
You need
that's
to
why
focus.
I
that is something that they ask of them, and they strongly ask of them to do, but that's on the boxer to
Exactly, that's the point. It's on the person's part
Yeah.
to do
It's
too.
a
He don't
practice
have to
for
do
it.
it, but he can still ask. You're saying he doesn't have the right to ask. You don't have to
Yeah, he
follow up on it, but he has the right to ask as your boss. As your
Yeah,
they
I
can
def-
ask of you anything.
I definitely
do
believe-
not steal. But you know what? If you want to steal and you don't get caught, that's up to you. But that's what the manager's asking of you.
Yeah, do not steal.
Right.
So, but so why? So he's requesting that, and those that agree or want to do it, they do it, and those that don't.
They
but
don't. They
if
don't.
the ones that participate in the premarital sex, meaning they have sex before marriage, and still want to record his album,
And he finds out, he's going to fire them. Because that's what he actually
not
do.
fire them, just remove them. Remember, he's not their boss.
He
He's
is their
asked-
boss. You getting a check from me, I'm your boss. You're an employee. Period.
No, there's
Yes.
also partnerships. There's partnership deals. There's collaboration deals. Everything is not a boss.
But
to
is that the
employee.
case in this situation?
It might be. Like I
No.
said, he may be.
You didn't even hear the album, so what partnership did you hear?
That's what I'm
I
saying. You
didn't get
just
to it
adding
yet.
stuff just to add it. Like,
No, I'm saying she calling it a boss.
It is. That's they boss. That's whose
album they're
So
working on.
if Drake was to ask Lil Wayne for a feature, Drake
That's a
would voice-
feature. He's talking about the people
Or
that's
collaborate.
writing the songs for him, using the melodies. He has God is on his record. Like, he wants you to be spiritually minded, and whoever taught him that way, which is not the right way, because he doesn't have a J315, so he don't know the right way. But whoever taught him that way, they made it feel like that was a spiritual way. But for me, it's just employee to boss.
That's what I'm saying. So if you start off wrong spirituality wise, because like you said, you don't have a J315, which is an apostle. He doesn't have an apostle as a leader. Then he's already spiritually wrong. So you can't ask people to do spiritual processes, spiritual steps.
But what he thinks he's doing is right. So you can't say like, all right, he's already wrong. We know he's wrong because we know better. That's why knowledge is power. He doesn't have the same knowledge that we have. So he's not going to know how to handle it. So he thinks what he's doing is right. He thinks that if I ask him to do this, it makes my album holy. When it's foolishness.
And it's not holy.
It's
so
not.
we agree that his album not holy just because.
You didn't even hear it, did you?
I want to hear it. I'm getting
It's
mixed
not
reviews.
holy.
I heard it's like really great, and then I heard it's trash.
He got like 2 hits,
Yeah.
and they back to back, and then the rest of the album is like, all right.
Yeah, this album is Jesus is King, and then his rumors that he said he's going to release a Christmas album called Jesus is Born.
Whatever he do, he just do you. Whatever makes you happy. I'm
We have
not
to
with that.
understand that Kanye is the type of person that lashes out.
You know, I don't want you to say nothing to me.
I feel like just like when he was on this Make America Great Again thing, he lashes out like with the hat and with the comments he does. And now that he's into religion, I feel like this is another lashing out type of thing. This is just how he's feeling
Expressive.
at this particular moment. So he's expressing that, and like we said with the whole, he feels like this is his way of making his music pure or making it better, because gospel is supposed to be a ministry, so I guess it's supposed to have something behind it, so that's what he thinks he's doing, but I feel like to ask to get in people's bedrooms is a lie.
Yeah, I believe that. That's what I said.
Even though I get it, but I do think it's a lie.
Why I say that too, that he probably thinks is right, because when you fast or pray, you're not supposed to be having sex, you're supposed to be spiritually minded. So he does feel like he has the keys.
Inkling.
But he doesn't know how to put it together. He don't have the right people.
still
Kanye,
figuring
come
it
talk
out.
to me, and I got you. I'm gonna fix you up. I'm
still
gonna get you
figuring
real
it out.
right.
Yes, Kanye, there's spiritual steps that you have to take
Yeah.
before asking your people to not have premarital sex. There's fasting, praying. That's a spiritual process, spiritual exercise. So
I have a
get it
question
together.
for you. Why were you so against it when that's something that people should be doing anyway? Like,
Because-
not having sex before marriage is something that you're not supposed to be doing anyway. So why are you so against it if somebody is enforcing that?
That's good. So I can explain myself.
Okay.
Because one, I have a pastor who teach me not with knowledge and understanding, and I know spiritual processes and spiritual exercises. And he thinks his thinking is that if they do not participate in premarital sex, then this is a holy process, and this is going to secure that my album will be holy. It's not going to be holy, and that's why I called it foolery, because he's not taking the spiritual processes. Is he baptized of the water and the Holy Spirit? You know what I'm saying? Does he accept the Lord and Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior? These are spiritual processes before you. And does he ask his people that he's collaborating with, hiring or whatever, to take these spiritual processes first before you talk about making a gospel album or perceiving it to be holy? That's why I say that it's foolery, because I got to see those steps based on the teachings and knowledge that I've received.
So, because he's not genuine, basically.
He's not going about it the right way. He may be genuine, which is a question I want to ask you if y'all think he's genuine. He may be genuine. I want to question his genuinity, but
He doesn't have the right knowledge. He doesn't have the right teacher.
yeah, whatever.
His what?
I don't want to question how genuine he is,
Oh, man. Boy.
but yeah, I believe that
Okay.
you know, we can send out some texts, some DMs, some emails to try to get to him to link him up with, our spiritual leader.
That's a fact.
You know,
They can really get
but
that.
there's spiritual steps that you have to take.
But I want to know, when did it start? That's why I was saying last time, he got to prove to me, because when did you just wake up and be like, Jesus God, like, what was the click? Because there's always something that happens. There's always something that happens for the Lord to use you. It's never just, all right, get up, Kanye. It's time for me to use you today.
You know what I did notice when he was going through the thing with like the Donald Trump and the that slavery comment he made. I remember watching an interview that he did where he was like, guys, I'm just trying to figure stuff out. Give me time. So I feel like maybe that time where he was, again, lashing out, that was when he was probably getting it together. Maybe this is what I want to do, da da da. And now he feels like, okay, yeah, this is it. Maybe I don't know.
What was the slavery comment? I didn't hear that.
When he said slavery was a choice.
Yeah, slavery was a choice.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Kanye hit us up.
I want to say something about that because I'm not going to say
slavery's a choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm not going to say slavery was a choice, but to his defense, he probably felt like since there were so many slaves and so little masters that if they would have came together in one accord, they could have fought back.
Yeah.
But because they too lacked the knowledge to come together in unity, because strength is in numbers. That's why I think he said that. But again, he doesn't have the right people around him to educate him on these things or how to talk or how to speak or how to even express himself without causing chaos. That's why he's always in the headlines and the media and stuff like that.
And just to add on to that, he said it more in an empowerment stage because you know the numbers, you know the influence that black people had, especially when we take the power that we have when we're together.
Yeah.
So he said, you know, it's only a choice because you know the power that you have or the numbers game that you had that you could have won amongst your slave masters at that time. Or you also have to think on the opposite side where they were already mentally warped, that they were defeated already. And that it was slaves.
That's a whole video.
That's a whole video.
I don't even want to say it.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother video.
We'll get to that topic.
Maybe next time.